Okay. So continue. B. Always accept to give bli neder without making a vow. Right. So as we said last time when we were discussing this introduction, so always say bli neder. On one hand. On another hand, so people abuse this phrase bli neder. So meaning I'm not going to do it. That's what it means. When somebody says, yeah, I'm going to do bli neder, I'm going to call you, meaning most likely he's never going to call you. Maybe 7 years from now, I think, if he needs a loan or something. So that's so when basically for us, for simple people who wants to be close to Hashem, when we say bli neder, said I'm going to do it no matter what, but there are things that are out of our control. That's what bli neder means. So I'm 100% committed to what I said. That's what bli neder means. Okay, but you will see. So not everybody means that when they say bli neder, and it's very, very unfortunate. And sometimes, as I said, somebody says bli neder, and I hear in the voice, in the tone of voice, he already forgot. Before he finished the phrase bli neder, he already decided not to go, not to do what I did. It's very unfortunate, but that's what it is. Okay. So continue. In order to avoid any and all of the problems in Nederim, as they relate to tzedakah, Paskim suggests that when accepting upon himself, oneself tzedakah, one should always say is given only bli neder, without making a vow. So I said I'm going to give, but without making a vow. Okay, thereby avoided the potential problems, right? So, like I would say people do forget, right? Person promised, and then a million and a half things came up, and he or she forgot, right? Simple, right? It's not like they cheap or something. They promise and now they're trying to avoid not to give. No, people do forget, right? But forget or did not forget, you already said it. So you like in some sense you obligated. You're like in debt. Okay. Continue. According to some paskim, there is another way that one not to be obligated to give tzedakah, even if you made a commitment. When one pursues Hataras Nederim, annulment of the vow, on Erev Rosh Hashanah, one gives the notice that any possible vow he may make during the coming year, even a Neder, to perform a Mitzvah, should not be considered a vow, and he should not be obligated to discharge it. Generally, we do not rely on this provision, and if one makes a vow during the year, and then wants to be released from it, one must make Hataras Nederim again. However, this poskim maintain that one who becomes obligated in a vow tzedakah by just saying that he will give tzedakah would be allowed to rely on Hataras Nederim of Erev Rosh Hashanah and would not be obligated to keep his vow, that vow. It is important to note that even when we're saying bli neder, one should nevertheless keep his vow to make it being truthful. Okay, for the sake of being truthful. So let's, as you hear, there are a lot of information. So I'd like to go line by line, and we're going to explain. So again, you say bli neder, so but you must mean it. As the last sentence says, that to fulfill it. Okay, and so on Rosh Hashanah, before the Rosh Hashanah, even. I think in the beginning of Yom Kippur we say Kol Nidrei. I think in Kol Nidrei, maybe I'm mistaken, or on another prayer, but we say clearly. So all of this, so maybe before Rosh Hashanah and on Rosh Hashanah, but somehow in my mind it's in Kol Nidrei, right? So we say all of this. All of these promises that I'm going to make during the year, so Hashem, don't count. I'm telling you now, don't take it seriously. I don't want to be vows. Okay, right away. So and so why would you say that and you be very serious, and now you have to keep them, to count them as the vows? So I'll paskim explain that maybe you did not mean that, right? Who knows that? Who can promise that you have 100% kavan? What are you saying that? Maybe you meant something else, right? Maybe you were not concentrated, right? So that's why we said it anyway, and we're trying to annul the vows. Two things, but here with tzedakah, it's a little exception, and we're going to say again, exception is only why, because we did not say there is a vow. You just said I need to give tzedakah, right? For example, somebody was saved from some terrible thing, or as we said before in one of the previous classes, we said when to give tzedakah. One of the things, one of the point was in time of the danger, when your life is in danger, you're facing surgery, you're facing financial difficulty, that difficulty, physical danger. So you promise tzedakah, right? So you promise tzedakah, right? So continue. Okay. So one more time. According to some poskim, there is another way for one not to be obligated to give tzedakah, even if he made a commitment. So meaning he just said I'm going to give without any say I swear that I'm going to give, promise, no such words. He said I should give. All right. So what they rely on this thing, on this statement, right? When one performs chataras Nederim, numb vows on erev Rosh Hashanah. I mean, you can do it not only in erev Rosh Hashanah, in regular days. So it's in every siddur you have this text. You just see on in the table of contents chataras Nederim, or annulment of the vows. You'll see it. Okay, so one piece of text that person says, right, in front of three judges, right, three people sitting. You're standing. You say your part. I try to, some people say it in Hebrew and very fast, and they understand exactly zero what they're saying. So we always tell people, say in English, say in your language. I mean, if of course we should understand your language, right? So the judges should understand what you're saying, but it's more proper because you have kavanah. Just saying the words, it's not going to work very well for you, right? So you have to mean it. Okay, so okay. On the erev Rosh Hashanah, to give notice that any possible vow one may make during the coming year, even Neder, to perform a mitzvah, should not be considered a vow. So we say, so whatever I promise, even Neder to do a mitzvah, so meaning to strengthen oneself to do a mitzvah, so maybe the promise don't count as a vow. Okay, and he should not be obligated to discharge it. So meaning that, so it's not a vow at all, even though I said a promise, even though I said this and that, right? I promise, I swear. So don't take me seriously, Hashem. You know me, right? That's what persons say, and let it be cancelled. I'm canceling all of them, my vows for a year to come. So in my mind, I'm just thought about it. It's like when you block somebody on our YouTube channel. Only on YouTube, I have I don't know, maybe 500, 600 people blocked. So I think the way I understand the block works, when they type the comment, they still see the comment that they're not aware that they've been blocked. And they send it, and they see it was posted, but it was posted only on their screen. when they go back, if they do refresh and go and see if it's under the video, it's not. So in some sense, it's this parallel. So I'm going to do these vows, but Hashem, block them. You understand? That's in my mind. This is what it looks like. Generally, we do not rely on this provision, right? And you have to keep the vow or cancel this vow separately. That's what I mean. This sentence, generally we do not rely on this provision. And if one makes a vow during the year and then wants to be released from it, he must make Hataras Nederim again. So usually it's very, very recommended, if it's serious vow, don't don't postpone it until Rosh Hashanah. Right? Who knows if we're not going to live to Rosh Hashanah. So it's even 1 month from Rosh Hashanah. So if you know that you're not going to keep the vow, you did it in by mistake, you did not realize how hard it's going to be, so you just cancel right there. Right? I mean, cancel meaning in front of these people. However, this poskim maintain that if one becomes obligated in a vow of tzedakah, just saying. So again, with tzedakah, what is the difference with tzedakah? There is no word "I swear." I mean, a person can say "I swear," but if he just say I should give to this organization, I should give or I'll give such and such amount. So before the surgery, before the MRI test or something, right? So that's it's not a promise. Right, it's not a vow. At least it is a promise, but not a vow. So this poskim say you can be more lenient with tzedakah because there was no a formal promise. Right. So, however, this poskim maintain that one who becomes obligated in vow of tzedakah by saying that he will give tzedakah would be allowed to rely on Hataras Nederim on Erev Rosh Hashanah, meaning that I said, Hashem, don't take me seriously, whatever I said, promise, have me on blocked list, so I just throw in the garbage. That's okay. Hataras Nederim, and not to be obligated and keeping that vow. Okay. It's not a good in my mind, right? It's not to be not a serious person, not reliable person, right? In Hashem's eyes. So you said I'm going to do. It's going to be difficult, so it's going to be difficult. So right? Hashem rewards for efforts, not for end results. End results are up to Him anyway, right? But efforts is up to us. Right, continue. It is important to note that even if saying bli neder, so I'm not going to promise, one should nevertheless keep his word for the sake of being truthful. And plus, I'm going to say, for example, somebody said bli neder, so he has this poor person in front of him, right? And he needs money, and you say bli neder. Okay, you can say bli neder is 700 ties, but you just promised to pay 30% of his rent for the next 3 months until he recovers from after his surgery. You normal. Now I said no. You know what, Mr. Poor person who you seriously rely on me. You serious? You funny. So I said this verse in my Siddur on Erev Rosh Hashanah. So it's not serious. So I said bli neder. So I'm going to help you, but bli neder. So that person is cursed from Shemaim. I mean, is bli neder? He said bli neder. Yes. Do some poskim allow not to keep the vow according to this verse? Yeah, they allow, but don't do it. Okay, unless we said terrible situation. So I say, if you promise tzedakah, never ever cancel. My personal advice, it's not halacha, my personal advice, just say, Hashem, give me extension, I'm going to pay over time, whatever I promise, I'm going to pay. And even if you're not going to finish paying until you're on your deathbed, doesn't matter. Continue paying. You try as much as you can, but you did not succeed. But don't cancel. Right? You again, with tzedakah, you can always redirect. Okay. Any questions on what we said? It's very, very important topic.